against a very good team, ranked in the top 25. They have everything it takes to compete. This is a big matchup that fans are excited to see, but he said we have to execute early and eliminate mistakes at the line of scrimmage. Back to you.
Thank you, Holly. Really looking forward to this matchup. And the Golden Gophers will put boot to leather, and this will be the start of a new season. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. From the gun, it's Payne. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. All right, guys, let's talk Houston. You start the season, top 25. Clearly, expectations are flying your way, but with that might come some roadblocks.
Well, I think you got to take every week and every opponent one at a time. The number beside your name doesn't matter right now. The number matters late in the season. So you want to start the season fast. You want to be gelling on offense and on defense. I think that's the challenge early here.
Absolutely. Figuring out who you are. Obviously, some talented pieces, well thought of in the top 25, but a lot of season to go out and prove it. Day one, game one. Make that first impression.
Perfect timing on the hit to keep him from making the grab, and the defense forces a 4th down.
Well, they try to throw for it there on 3rd down on the opening drive of the game. They don't get it, but let's punt the ball away. Let's trust our defense. And, guys, let's also trust this home field advantage and the crowd to get loud and make it real difficult on our opponent.
He only needs a sliver of daylight. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. Gonna run it. It's Marshall. Not a lot going on there. Picked up a couple. Guys, let's talk just for a minute about Minnesota. What an offseason in the recruiting department, reeling in a top 10 class, and you got to think that's going to help.
Man, yeah, it's just nice when you get some recruiting and some excitement, right? Get a top 10 class. You know the talent is really, really good. The young talent pushes the older talent, Jesse, and it just makes the squad obviously so much better.
And with that top 10 class, David, they really feel like they were able to reload the roster, and they think they've got some impact freshmen in this class as well. Can't wait to see what they do today.
Incomplete, a 50-50 ball won by no one that time.
Quarterback had everything he wanted there. He knew pre-snap exactly where he was going. Of course he was going to be going towards his primary target. Just can't hook up with the completion.
Let's see what they find in the playbook for 3rd and long from the 43. Off the RPO, quick throw to the right. That's his first catch of the season. They believe he is a freshman who can contribute a lot early.
And, man, this is exactly how you wanted to script this game. Your defense comes out, gets a stop, do a nice job in special teams. Now you get that first down. The juices are flowing. Everybody's feeling confident now. The offense is feeling good. I look, Jesse, for them to open it.
He'll take the deep shot. Goes high to pull it in. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Golden Gophers!
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Cougars offense takes the field to start this drive. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Stopped in his tracks. He got nothing. It'll be 2nd and 10.
And a lot of times the fit up front, you know, linebackers are fitting holes and that ball bounces and it's supposed to go somewhere. And sometimes it goes to a DB and the offense will get a W. Like they'll get a win because you'll break a tackle. How about the tackle by that young fella? I know he likes to cover, but I love the way he comes up and makes the tackle.
Looking for a man. It's Henderson. Unloads to the wideout. Incomplete. They fought for it, but it just squirted harmlessly to the ground. And you don't want to start this game with 2 straight punts. Big 3rd down opportunity coming here. Quarterback signaling to his guys. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. And the incomplete pass on 3rd down, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's about. You can grab, but you can't hold on. A defensive holding penalty will give this offense a 1st down. 3 yards, 1st down for the offense after that penalty. Didn't even get started. He'll be dropped for a loss of 3.
And that's a great job by the defense, understanding exactly the situation, understanding to stay home, play sound. No matter who gets the football, we're going to run to the football hard. We're going to cage the football, be disciplined. Nice job by the defense.
2nd down, going to throw it. He's going to take off. What about that move to pick up a few extra yards to the 35?
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
Fires to the wideout. Oh, it's picked off. A rare mistake from this guy. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. He's got enough. Crosses the 35. Out of bounds there. Nice pickup on the play. Spotted at the 32.
You know, you better form tackle better on defense. You had a chance to make a big play, missed the running back, and as a result, he's getting positive yards. Defense has to do a better job of finishing.
Scanning the field, it's Peters. Caught in the backfield, it's Marshall. Oh, he's got some space. He gets it past the 1st down marker, and a really nice job to set up that screen and move the sticks. That was just a perfectly choreographed screen. The line got out on time. The running back had a wall in front of it.
And I think the quarterback did a really good job of selling pass and then kind of dodging the pass rush, getting it to the running back, and then let him do the rest. You got him in space.
And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota!
And making a statement early in this football game. I'm open. Get it to me. He's already got 2 tutties on the game. Nice job making his presence felt early in this football game.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they finish things off with a 21-yard touchdown pass. From deep, it's Drake. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Houston offense comes onto the field. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
And it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
Changing the routes with his receivers. Back to pass on second down. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection.
Obviously not the start this quarterback was hoping for, guys. He's now 0 for 4 to start the game throwing it. He just can't seem to find a rhythm. He's not finding his receivers. I'm even wondering if he's seeing the field that well at all, but no surprise. When you start the game 0 for 4...
And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
And that's absolutely going to be one of the keys to this football game. Keep the rabbit in the cage, man. Don't let him get outside that pocket, start bouncing out wide. That's where he'll do a lot of his damage with all that speed. That is a big key for this defense. Great job here early in the football game.
The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. They put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going and now right back to work. Cuts it upfield. It's Marshall. There he goes. The 40. The 30. At the 20. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Golden Gophers!
They are absolutely boat racing this team right now. We're not even at the second quarter yet, and this offense has been up and down the field. They've taken a huge lead early. Everything they're dialing up, David, is working.
Yeah, so I'm going to flip this to the other side. I'm going to need my offense to score some points, and in a hurry. Like, they got to figure it out, but they got to put a drive together, keep us off the field, score some points, and let us find some answers, because right now, defensively, we have none.
He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Running inside, it's Payne. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early and often. There are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
Still running at the 40. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. Looking downfield, it's Henderson. Whip it out to the back on the screen. Quick with the spin move. Got room at the 35. He's finally shoved out of bounds at the 23-yard line, and a big pickup on that one.
And this offense is going to need more of those, man. You've dug yourself a little bit of hole. Defense still giving up points on the last possession, man. You got to put it in overdrive. You need more big plays, more shots down the field. You got to continue to be aggressive.
Well, that's one the offense would love to have back. That's a play they practice over and over and over. They feel like they can run that play in their sleep, not able to connect there.
Second and long here. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Finds his man. It's Odom. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Houston going up tempo. Tough run here. It's Payne. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. It'll be fourth down.
Now, a fourth down.
It's fourth down, and they can make the field goal from here, but it looks as if they're going to leave the offense out there. Needs it. There's a crease. Knocked down, but he's got enough to move the chains and convert that fourth down. That's going to do it for the quarter, and Minnesota has the lead here. And they jumped out to that edge early. As we wrap up the first, let's take a quick look at our game stats. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. He just kept those big, powerful thighs churning, but he'll be knocked down at the 1.
And I'm good with it. I like what the offense is doing. Be physical. I don't need to get pass happy down here on 1st and goal. Nice job believing in my running game, and maybe I stick to it for another play or two.
Beck's going for the goal line. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Cougars. It's a much-needed life for this offense as they try to cut away at this lead.
No doubt. Needed something to go right. If you're down, you got to make plays. You got to get your team back in it. Great start. Keep chipping away.
And he makes the extra point. Coming out with it, it's Hayes. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Go to the Wildcat here, looking to take advantage of that extra blocker. Direct snap. It's Ford. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Wide receiver comes in motion. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
What a great play by that cornerback. There's so much space out here in football, the way they spread you out, but to be able to break up the football when he's throwing on those quick passes like that, nice job by the cornerback.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Moves the pocket. It's Peters. Out wide left, it's Smith. Hits the crease. He's at the 40. He's at the 20. Touchdown, Minnesota! He got loose, and it was lights out after that. PAT unit on the field. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And the finish shows just how potent they are, an 88-yard touchdown pass. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Houston offense ready to go back to work. There's no question this team is reeling down 28-7, and they have to find a way to get a score on the board with this drive. They'll move the tight end. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there. Here we go. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. Looking to take a shot. He's got it on the outside. All the way out across the 45-yard line. Mark it out of bounds at the 46.
You never want to say it's over early. I mean, we're here early in the game, but considering what the scoreboard is saying, they absolutely had to have that play for them to stay in this football game. And sometimes it just takes one great throw and one great catch to wake you up. They need to score a touchdown on this drive. They need to score another touchdown on their next drive, but maybe that's the play that turns things around for them.
Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything, get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
Well, the running back did a nice job there, keeping his feet moving. He was able to drag some defenders with him to get that first down.
Houston coming to the line with a new set of downs. Off play action on first down. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. Let's talk for a second about Houston. They had some holes to fill on the roster. They've gone into the portal. They brought in a pretty decent haul. How good do you think this staff feels right now addressing those areas of need, David?
Well, I think you feel really good about bringing in quality depth, experience depth, but now the trick is to merge it with your other guys and everybody get on the same page, and moving in the same direction.
The coaching staff is so excited, too. They feel like if they can stay healthy, they can take an extra step versus where they were a year ago because of these new bodies they found through the portal.
Throws to the wideout. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum.
Man, another mistake by this. Listen, he is an elite quarterback. He's really, really good. He's pressing too much. Jesse, the number one job of a quarterback, you better protect the football. I don't care how good you are, you better protect it.
Yeah, you just got to take what the defense is giving you, and I agree, David. It looks like right now he's trying to force the big play instead of just checking it down or throwing away. He's got to do a better job working through his progressions right now. He's got tons of talent, but he's making bad decisions.
They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49.
Well, they have a massive lead, and we're only in the second quarter, but they're not calling the dogs off. They are staying aggressive, and they are taking shots. Another hookup there for this offense. Everything that they are dialing up is working to perfection. They're looking to add already to their blowout lead.
Oh, and he's going backwards. Defense not fooled at all by the Wildcats.
Now, you want to be a great run defense, your DBs have to be great tacklers. And I love the way he comes up, sees the run. I know he makes the money in the back end covering passes, but when you got a guy that can fly up and make tackles, man, does your defense go to a different level.
Drops back. It's Peters. Unloads to the wideout. Nearly picked off there, and he might be the last guy on the field you'd expect to drop that one. It'll be third down.
Well, things have mostly been going right for this offense in this game so far. That's why they have the lead they have. That time, a little bit of a mental error. That should have been intercepted. Don't love the decision by the quarterback.
Turns it upfield. Breaks into the open. Ball is loose. Recovered by the defense, and he's off.
Well, the quarterback got it to his receiver quickly and gave him an opportunity to make a few moves after the catch, but he's got to do a better job with ball security that time. That is a costly fumble.
Houston sending the offense back onto the field. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. Houston wants to play fast.
And that's a big play for this offense, and they need to get going. They've built themselves a deficit. They need points on this drive, or else, guys, the second half, we're going to be telling old war stories, right? Like back in my day, and Jesse did this, and I did that. So, I mean, come on, offense. Let's put this together. Let's keep this game competitive.
Selling the fake. Rushes on. Buried before he completes.
I know it's early in this game, but, man, this defense has had their number. They've done a great job, already built a huge lead, now getting this offense in a situation where they got to pass the football, and they better protect their quarterback better than they are right now.
On third and long, no secret what he needs here. He'll pull it down and run. Still on his feet at the 45. He'll be stopped short, and they'll force a fourth down.
And you're seeing here the difficulties defenses have trying to contain this guy. If you leave a lane open or you don't sack him right away, you allow him to get outside the pocket, he is going to take off, and he is very difficult to tackle in the open field. He's got running back-like ability out in space.
Look out! Big man has it. It's a first down and more. Could be an alley. And he's brought down, but they believe the offense could convert the fourth down, and it paid off.
Now, what a great second effort by the receiver there. Catches the football. He knows he's got to get some yards to get that first down. Nice job understanding that, getting to the sticks and getting the first down.
Houston getting set, looking at 1st and 10. They're changing things up, trying to get everyone set. Looking to pass. It's Henderson. Lets it go to the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
Oh, man, that's a touchdown. He's in the end zone. He has got to be able to make that catch.
Long way to go on 2nd down. A designed run for the quarterback. And he's brought down after a short gain.
And you can tell the QB wants to run. He's going to be a big part of the game plan. And the defense really, really understands that. I got to understand. And more importantly, when I get a lick on this cat, I got to take it. Like, not dirty, not cheap shots, but end of the plays, when I can be physical and really make him feel me, I think that'll always bode well in the 4th quarter game.
Goes out of bounds, but they'll be set up with a 1st and goal. And now a chance not only to cut into the lead, but play it just right, and maybe the other team doesn't even get a chance to answer. They're all over him. He's sacked. This defense all over him. The Gophers will take their first time out. And now what will they come up with on this 2nd down play? Now facing 2nd and long after the defense came up with that sack. The throw on 2nd down, and they need a lot. And it'll be intercepted in the end zone. He'll try to take it back. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return.
And that's the problem when you're living in 2nd and long situations. Sometimes the quarterbacks feel like they just got to go get it all back in one throw. That's what he was trying to do on that one. He forced it into traffic, and the defense made him pay, coming up with a huge interception.
They corral him out of bounds, mark it down at the 38, and this offense might have something going. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Sets his feet. It's Peters. Throws it deep. And that one's too high, too wide, out of bounds and incomplete.
And that's not a surprise for this offense, man. They continue to find him. He's made those big plays. He's put some touchdowns on the board. He's been the big play guy in this offense. I don't think I'd stop either. We're still getting started in this football game, and they're going to see more of those deep shots to him.
Oh, he loves to fire downfield. Makes the catch down the right side. That is exactly what you want to do with the football. He's got it all the way down to the 15-yard line. Huge play, puts them in the red zone, and now they'll snap it 1st and 10 from the 15. He's got an open man. Touchdown, Golden Gophers! And they take it in for 6 more points.
I know we're only in game 1, but in this half, you've got to be excited about what you've seen from this offense. Really nice rhythm. Quarterback's got great command on the field with respect to what they're trying to do, and they've got some weapons. I can't wait to see what this offense does this year.
Bringing it out. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Follows his blocks. H. Payne. He's past the sticks. They make the stop, and he's got enough for the first down, and now this offense might have a chance to do something. The Cougars will use their first timeout here. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Wants to throw one first. Fires to the wideout. The pass falls incomplete, and there are 8 seconds left.
This offense just has to find a way to find a rhythm here. They're playing at home, and they want this crowd to stay involved and be an asset in the game, but they need to start making plays. They can't keep throwing incompletions this early.
Going for the big play. Makes a deep grab. They get the timeout called here, and probably just enough time for one more snap to put up points before the half. So with only seconds left in the half, here comes the field goal unit. Visualizing the right ball flight from 39 yards out in the right hash. And it slips just inside that right upright. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country.
Guys, we welcome you into the Week 0 edition of the EA Sports College Football Update Show. Let's get things popping with Maryland taking on the Rutgers Scarlet Knights. And it's the Terrapins looking to come out on top in what has been a high-scoring affair. And I love that neither team fears this moment. Gotta see which defense is able to make a stand.
The Golden Gophers will start this drive. The offense looks ready to roll. Not sure they had to adjust much as they'll try to build on this lead.
Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Back to pass, it's Peters. Throws to the wideout. He makes the catch, but the official's right on top of it, signaling out of bounds. Third and short here from the 35. Might take a shot here if this is 4-down territory. Got it looking for a first. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks.
So difficult because my eyes tell me as a defensive guy, he's handing it off. The offensive line's block and run. I got to go get it. Quarterback pulls it, throws it to the right. It's kind of like that hidden hat game. Like, where's the ball? I'm always trying to find that daggone thing.
Motion from the wide receiver. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
And finally getting home and getting the sack. This quarterback, his jersey's not even dirty. We're in the second half. We're behind. We've got to find a way to create some momentum plays. That's step one.
The Golden Gophers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Relying on that running game, and it works for about 3 yards to the 31. Trying to move the sticks on third down. He's looking downfield to throw. Hauls it in. Inside the 20-yard line. Pushed out at the 18, and they're in business.
Hey, man, that's a frustrating end to that play. And I say that, man, because you need to give me everything you have. Like, I can't run out of bounds. I got a chance to maybe get the first down, lower my shoulder, be physical. My team needs a couple more yards to get the first down, and dude chose to run out of bounds.
And it's no good. And they missed a field goal, so something has gone wrong today. Here comes the Houston offense out and ready to go. Jesse, they had to kick a field goal the last time they had it.
Yeah, and oftentimes early in games, you're just trying to find your rhythm. Some things work, some don't on that first drive, David. It'd be interesting to see what happens here in the second drive.
Yeah, you got a feel for the defense now. You understand what they're trying to do, what their game plan is. Now you get to go into phase 2 of your game plan.
They'll need a bunch on second down. Out wide right, it's Young. Spinderella at the 45 on his way. He's loose. The 20. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. Hello.
And that's what makes this guy so dangerous. You get him the ball early, and he can do all the work after the catch. Phenomenal job in the open field. Uses the speed. It's a long touchdown. Man, it feels like an earthquake just went off here.
Yeah, and it's so nice to have that guy that you can find, and he can make all that damage after the catch. And I tell you what, as a defense, you got to respect him. You got to get more eyeballs on him and more attention to him.
On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Minnesota's offense takes the field to get this drive underway. They still have a cushion, but you don't want to feed that hope with unproductive drives. Motion from the wideout. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. What can they pull out of the playbook here on 2nd and long from the 17? Dropping back, it's Peters. Hauls it in. Can't come in half-stepping to tackle this guy. Too much strength and power. He's up to the 25.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the first down.
You have to wonder, after missing a field goal on the last drive, how are they going to play this 3rd down? That pass not closes. He got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. And the Golden Gophers will call on their punt team. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Trying to make one miss. He gets a block. He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. Here comes the Houston offense once again. They reeled off a long touchdown drive the last time they had a much better field position this time around. Fresh set of downs going up top. Still looking. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
And protecting their quarterback is job number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, as many as you want to put it up. They got to make sure they take care of him so he can make those plays. Defense wins this rep. They win up front, get to the quarterback.
And it is another interception. Just a terrible struggle for this quarterback. No real chance on the return, but they've got it at the 34. Guys, this offense coming back out onto the field. Looking for space. It's 4.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Wide receiver going in motion. On the option. He'll keep it on 2nd down. Hit and stopped right there. Not much on that pickup.
Nice job by this defense playing assignment football. Somebody has to have the quarterback. Somebody has to have the pitch. And most importantly, when you get there, you've got to get him on the ground. Nice job tackling by this defense.
Lining up, trying to convert this 3rd and short from the 40. Looking downfield, it's Peters. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. The Golden Gophers will line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll aim it toward the sideline to try to make it tough on the return team. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. The Cougars offense takes the field to start this drive. Mistakes are going to happen, as they did on that last drive. Now, how will they respond, Jesse?
And this is the kind of guy who's going to take full accountability. That was my bad. That's on me. I'm about to lead this offense now down the field and score some points.
Dang, Palmer, I wish I would have played with you. I didn't play with many quarterbacks that were just like, yeah, my bad. Hey, guys, I got this. Sorry about that. It was more, you should have ran a better route.
Here comes the heat. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
Hey, guys, I'm trying to find a way to be up here and be positive, and I guess here's how I'm going to be positive. At least the other team didn't catch it, because he's thrown it to the other team a lot today. It's been a struggle in the passing game. I'm not sure, guys, if it's not decision time, to go to the other guy to see what he can do, because this passing attack has not been great.
Well, at this juncture in the game, with how the scoreboard looks, no question this offense is going to have to throw to get back in the game, and it's going to be tricky now because the defense is expecting it. You're going to throw into a lot of big zone coverages with everybody's eyes on the quarterback. Not going to be easy.
Loss of 4. 4th down coming up.
Guys, look at this. They're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th and long. Snapped it, and he has to have it. He tries to take the top off. And the incomplete pass, they roll the dice. Snake eyes.
That's a gutsy call, and I know the analytics world says to go for it more often, but when you're in your own territory and now you turn the football over to the other team, points are so much easier to get. Obviously, I know, Jesse, it didn't take a color commentator to figure that out.
He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play.
Got to give the defense credit. Watching film, anticipating. They knew that this offense had this play in their back pocket. They knew about the speed of this wide receiver and different ways they were going to try to get him involved. Everybody on defense on the same page, playing together. I love it.
Dropping back, it's Peters. Unloads to the wideout. Timed that hit perfectly to keep him from making the grab. It'll be 3rd down.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make a play. And I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver is going to be thinking twice about running that route again.
And, guys, they really need to make something happen on this 3rd and long. Caught. He'll be stopped at the 16-yard line. It's enough for a 1st down in the red zone.
Well, this defense has tried to find ways to disguise their coverage and mix it up to try to confuse the QB. It's not working, though. With that last completion, he's now got over 300 yards passing.
Drops back on 1st down. Touchdown, Minnesota! And the pummeling has started. Ready to try the point after. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they close the deal with a 16-yard throw for the touchdown. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking downfield, it's Henderson. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
I love the defensive effort there. They didn't get him right away. They stayed after him. He was scrambling, going backwards. They get the sack on the first play of the drive.
The run inside. It's Payne. They needed to find enough space and get it moving forward, and they're up to the 22. We reach the break. It's Minnesota holding the lead. And they've built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we've gotten here. After swapping into the field, that gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on 3rd down. Under pressure. Blasted as he lets it go.
And you got to expect this offense to go for it again here on 4th down, right? Obviously trailing. We're in the 2nd half, but we saw them try to go for it on 4th down early.
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. Got to make the play on 4th. Escapes the pressure going right. Throwing on the run. Big tight end makes the grab. 1st down, still on his feet. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 41 after the good gain there. The Cougars will line it up on 1st and 10. Fresh setter downs going to the air. He's not afraid to go deep. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up.
Well, this guy must feel like he's run into a buzzsaw in this game. He has been under duress all game long, and that's a big reason why he's thrown multiple interceptions in the game, too. Nothing coming easy to him. It's hard to see the field when your internal clock is going off so fast because of the pressure of this defense, and that's why they find themselves down by so much here in the 4th.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football. And a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting him the football, letting them get some positive yards.
Fake to the back, wants to throw it. Rush right in his face. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity.
We've seen throughout the course of the season, defenses have had their hands full with this quarterback. He's simply one of the best in the country. But what can you say about this defense here today? They have gotten after him, registering multiple sacks, and they've never let him get.
And here's the 5th interception by this quarterback. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. Takes the handoff. It's Marshall. He's got the 1st down. Nothing but green grass down the middle. The 40. He's at the 30. He's at the 10. To the house. Touchdown, Golden Gophers.
Yeah, and how about this offense, man, putting another drive together, getting in the end zone. And here's the deal. Going on the road, handling these conditions in game 1, they've done a phenomenal job.
And the extra point splits the uprights. That one's going to get a little star marked beside it on the play sheet. One play, explosive, touchdown, just like that. The returner will field it and try to do some business. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he's stopped. The Houston offense comes onto the field. It looks as if this game is going to be one to just drag to the recycle bin, but the idea now is to finish strong and just take whatever happens in the rankings next week.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Found a little bit of running room, knocked down at the 24 after a pickup of 4. Boy, could they use a conversion on 3rd and short from their own 24. He's got enough for the 1st down, and he might get a few bonus yards if they call that a face mask. They'll take the penalty and move them back. The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. Pulls it and runs it again. He's past the marker. And a big hit at the end, but it didn't stop him from getting the 1st down. Now a 1st down from the 45-yard line. Trying to get the corner. The pitch. And he's swallowed up immediately. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
This offense is perfectly fine with a little game because they're going to make you tackle this all game long. They're going to make you think all game long. So they'll keep running it ad nauseum and just wait for that one opportunity when you don't do your assignment.
Now the pitch. They bring him down behind the line of scrimmage, and now he'll have to go back to work to get over 100 yards again for the day.
And I think that time the quarterback made the wrong read. He was trying to pitch it. He didn't have to, though. There was a lot of green grass and space out in front of him. If he just holds on to that football, he might not score a touchdown, but he's definitely going to be able to at least get positive yards. I think that's a play on the option the quarterback would like to have back.
Man, interesting play call on 3rd and long. I think we're thinking pass and which matchup do they try to exploit, and they try to sneak a run in there, and the play's fine. I mean, they run the option very unsuccessfully, small gain, and now we got 4th down.
Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. Oh, he wants it all. Picked off inside the 20, and they snuff out the threat.
And they'll take over 1st and 10.
The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. And after that interception, things quite comfortable. Big lead, clock winding down. They should be able to take care of business here. Finds just a bit of room. He'll pick up a couple to the 11.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they have this game in hand right now. But we'll see just how aggressive they want to be on offense. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. Back to throw, it's Peters. That pass is incomplete.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know lots went wrong, but let's live in this moment and try to be great right here to end the game.
3rd and long coming up. From the gun, wants to pass. Soft spot in the middle. Really nice job to get it past the sticks, pick up the 1st down at the 30.
Well, the quarterback has looked his way early, and he's looked his way often all game long. Now he's got over 150 yards when throwing to that guy.
And the Golden Gophers have it with a 1st and 10. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Marshall. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36.
This is an area of the game on offense you've got to be able to run the football well. You've got the lead in the 4th quarter, and obviously you're in your own end here, but you want to bleed the clock. You want to stay on the field and keep getting 1st down, so you have to be able to run.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. Shotgun snap. Wants to throw it on 3rd. Big hit, knocks the ball away, and it'll force them into a 4th down.
And the offense comes up short on 3rd down, but I tell you what, they've still had a good day. There's so many positives to point to. I'll be interested to see if they go for it here on 4th down. They don't have to. They got the lead. This offense has put together a nice day, showed a variety of all kinds of things. Now it's just about how they want to finish.
Trying to take it back. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. They'll start this drive from their own 35-yard line. On the move, it's Payne. Hard running there. Guys, he's up to 103 yards on the ground, and that will put him over 100, and what a way to start the season. Second down to the air. Keeping his eyes downfield. Pass is incomplete. The clock is down to 9.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this football game today.
They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. They'll get the timeout with 5 seconds remaining to play.
Well, it's 4th and short, and you're sort of in no man's land at this point near midfield. I think if you're on offense here, you're going to have to go for it. You're going to have to...
And guys, hold that thought just a second, because here comes the 4th down play. If they don't get it here, this one is probably over. Snapped it, and he has to have it. And that is how we will wrap this one up.